Hey everyone, Steven here from P2Insight. Really excited to walk you guys through our EzReq demo. This tool goes a long way in helping you request items much easier, as well as find internal inventory much easier as well. And so what we've done is we've essentially reimagined the material request application and replaced it with a Google-like index search of the entire internal catalog. We've made inventory sourcing much easier. And so it's just a click of a button versus, navigating multiple different screens in Maximo and having to know the names of the vendor to type in the storeroom, as well as we made it accessible through any web browser access for non-Maximo users. And again, this is all in the effort of making requesting items and services much easier and helping you find items you carry internally. Now, optionally, you can also choose to deploy PunchOut now or even later, so that if you can't find something within your internal inventory, you can go and source it from your vendor. So let's say for this example, we're looking for this air filter for our Ford F-150, and we know it's made by Motorcraft. Imagine instead of using the complicated Maximo search that only lets you search by one key field, we have this Google-like search that helps us search across all of the key fields through an incredibly powerful index search. So that's exactly what EzReq is here. As you can see, we have one search bar, very reminiscent of Google, and we can just type in filter, and right away, all the filters that we have in our inventory will pop up. And I want to turn your attention to the score here. So the score will actually tell us what we were able to match. So you can see it picked up filter here in the item description. It picked it up also in the commodity group right here, and it picked it up in the commodity code. So we can search across multiple different fields. And you'll notice as we add things, so for example, filter, let's add in Motorcraft, the score will actually increase and tell us that this is more likely our item that we're looking for. And so if we say for Ford F-150, we can see that we were able to find our item here. But you'll notice Ford F-150 isn't actually located anywhere here. And so this is exactly how that works. Not only are we able to find exactly, what the word is across multiple different key fields, but we're also able to search for related records as well. And so I picked up that for Ford F-150, it was an asset under which this air filter was a spare part for. And so that increased the score as well. Now, let's quickly walk through the sourcing. As you can see, we made sourcing much easier. We'll suggest sourcing automatically for you, and then you can add it to your cart. Again, very similar to that consumer shopping experience, but to change it, it's just 2 clicks, right? To purchase it, if we need to for some reason, 1 click, right? Now, if for some reason we want to add a vendor to purchase this from, we can add the information right here. We're not adding a vendor to the list of vendors in Maximo. We're simply just adding a vendor here that you can purchase it from if for some reason you would like to do that. Okay, navigating back now. So for some reason, if we can't find the items in the internal catalog, we can just punch out by hitting these buttons here. We'll gain access to the powerful vendor catalog search engine, which has a ton of information. So the pricing, this will be able to list if you have negotiated pricing with this vendor, your specific negotiated pricing. We get access to live information as well. And that way, for example, if using this real-time information, for some reason this delivery date doesn't work for you, you can go search for another vendor, right? Or if the pricing doesn't work for you, you can go search for another vendor. On the return, we'll try to auto match it into your internal catalog so you're not buying something that you already have. And if we are able to auto match it, we will bring it back as a item line type instead of a material line type. So again, you're not purchasing anything that you already have. Now, over 1,800 suppliers have enabled this PunchOut technology. Here, a small subset of the ones that we integrate with. So, Grainger, Home Depot, McMaster-Carr, really big names on this list, and we're constantly adding more. Anything we choose to source from internal inventory will have a reservation created for it automatically in the storeroom. Anything from a vendor will have a requisition automatically created for it. And we feature access from within Maximo as a part of the desktop requisitioning application and as a part of the work order tracking in the material planning function from outside of Maximo through any web browser. But the main thing is you can use EzReq as long as you're initiating material requests from Maximo, even if the order is placed in an ERP. Main thing here we're trying to gain though is increased wrench time. So technicians spend less time searching for parts, more time working, less unnecessary buying because we're helping them find what's already in internal inventory and less wrong orders because all the information is 100% correct. You're not spending time clarifying. For more information, feel free to visit our website or send us an email at contact@p2insight.com.